Hey everybody, welcome to week 2 of the economics course here. Got our little bit of scenery up here and just kind of following up on kind of what I mentioned most weeks about, I know there's obstacles and things get in the way and we get, sometimes we fall behind because of time and different things, but so I got my one of these little things I found here about, I don't know if you can see it or not. It's might be hard to see, but it's very hard in the beginning to understand that the whole idea is not to beat the other runners. Eventually, you will learn that the competition is against the little voice inside your head wants you to quit. So just remember, whether it's the voice in your head or it might be friends or family that kind of gives you reasons or gives you negatives about doing your school or staying up on it versus making it something you do every day, just part of your life. So, and along with that, difference between who you are and who you want to be is what you do. So, I mean, you're doing school because there's places you want to go, you have goals, accomplishments you want to get to, and so that's up to you. We have lots of reasons why we don't get things done, but ultimately that comes back onto us. We let those things interfere. So, just if you need a little different way of looking at things, there you go. So, all right, now let me jump in here. Let's get right in here. Okay, so first week, discussion's good. Those you're in there. Think about the discussion. I'm going to just review that's rubrics again. And I think I mentioned it last week, but from this course on forward, this is part of the normal grading, and any university you go to, they use these rubrics, for discussion postings and writing papers and so forth. So this isn't anything new, even though it might be new to you. So you just have to kind of adjust. And most of you, probably won't have any problems anyway, because you kind of cover these things. So, but in this one, there's 3 different parts, 1, 2, and 3 there. Each part's 10 points. And then there's a breakdown across each one here as you go across there on how the points are awarded. So, for example, here in this one, satisfactory is, respect for others, submits to other contributions. Over here, like on the needs and improvements, you don't post on time. Same thing down here. If you don't post on time, um, or you use things like I agree. Sometimes you'll have people, I agree with what you say, and that's it. And that's not contributing or discussing or having a conversation. You think about these discussion posts as having a conversation. If you were doing it face to face, would you just stand there and say, yeah, and shake your head and agree, or would you participate? So that might be another way to kind of look at it. So, but anyway, so there it is. Assignments, those I've seen, very good. So no problems there. So I haven't heard in from anybody. Or I think one of you got in touch with me about questions. So if you got any questions, just get in touch with me, and we'll get it answered. This upcoming week there's 4 chapters, chapter 4, 5, and 6. So again, a lot of the economics is overlapping. You start talking about supply and demand, or individual demand and market demand, and things like that. So the uncertainty, consumer behavior. Sometimes products or marketing things don't work. There might be what they call uncertainty in the market, and it could be based on economics, it could be on politics, and all sorts of things. You and I may not pay close attention to it, but I know one example is like the stock market. Based on politics, who wins elections, things like that, stock markets react, and that's where you get into consumer behavior uncertainty. Um, Although over the last, and now you get into the bankers and those things, like the recent election, with Trump, regardless of people's opinions, it has had a positive effect on the stock market, and that's got to do with it's not just about consumers, but also the consumers like you and me, but there's also consumers in the oh, what you call it, the stock market itself, and the way monies and different programs and things are traded. So there's a lot of different variables in there to look at. So on how that stuff, how people react to it. Chapter 60, production again. There's a lot of factors that go into production, and different aspects of production too. It has here like technology and cost and things. One of the reasons, again, agree or disagree, a lot of production facilities move overseas is the cost. Of course, there might be a quality issue, but sometimes the quality is the same or even better. So, again, there's a lot of factors that go into it. But again, part of economics has to do with, things like cost production. So, all right. So that's about, okay, so I'll quit right there. We're already at 6 minutes. So, but again, if you have any questions or anything there, so far it looks like everybody's doing pretty good. So no problems or anything there. Just try and pay attention to that rubrics, and I'll give you feedback as the weeks go by here. Hopefully, by the end of this course, you'll be very proficient in doing the discussion posts, if you're not already there. So, all right, everybody, have a good week. If you need anything, get in touch with me. Oh, and almost forgot. Test question. So me and my grandkids. So just let me know what these two pictures are. I got two of them here this week for you. So we got that one and this one. So all right. So if I don't know if you can see that one. Let me try on that. Okay, but anyway. So there you go, and that'll do it. Take care. Have a good week, and that'll do it. Take care.